Do you have foundation on now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll remove your makeup everywhere, but to begin with, I'll just remove it from one side. That will do it. So first of all, carefully under the eyes, not heavy, but carefully right up to those lashes. Get rid of that little purple that would otherwise announce you missed a spot. So then we know you have makeup on. That's the only problem with missing that eye. We very often do what my mother called a lick and a promise, which means we go like this, but we don't get the makeup underneath the eye. So that promise to do better later never gets done, and then we can tell that you've put makeup on. There's not much makeup being put on your face, Donna. I'm using one finger that's bare
Feels light.
to blend it. I have a small amount that I apply, and then I blend from here out. It's the best way to put makeup on. Take a look at me. Let's see how that's doing. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect. So the color above the lip is lighter than everywhere else, so it adds a bit of color there to make the color uniform, as a matter of fact. You don't want to have color that's lighter in one place and darker in another.
Do you use concealer under the eye?
I don't use concealer under the eye because they very often trade in circles of one color for circles of another color. They almost always come in yellow. There are one or two that are pink, and they can possibly work, but most of the concealers that are on the market do not work. I think we've got it pretty smoothed out. We'll have blusher, and then I'll do the other side, Donna. I don't like to do both sides. I like for you to see a little bit the difference. It shouldn't ever look like you've put makeup on. You can always tell you put a bit of blusher. Could you take a look at me straight on? Okay. I think it's done a really good job of smoothing out the skin color, evening it out so that you look more youthful, because what happens is if you have white circles, as you do, it says circles, you have pink here and lighter here, it draws this line. So we've erased that line, so made it just a little bit darker than the makeup you were wearing. And I'm ready to do the other side now. Looking at your skin, I think this might be a good color for you, but you certainly have wonderful skin. I'm sure this is a good color. And Arbonne has very fine products. I must say that a lot of the colors that are identified as cool colors are not. The warm colors that are identified as warm colors are definitely all warm. No problem there. But there are a couple of colors that are identified as neutral, and one of them happens to be cool. It isn't possible to be neutral. It's a color is warm or cool. It can be right in the middle and appear to be neutral. You see, it's just blending away. You won't see any line of demarcation. She doesn't need any makeup along here. What I'm going to do is unify the color. As I've mentioned, it's always a little bit lighter above the lips, and we'll smooth the skin at the chin area. Well, that's all you need, and I've put very little makeup on Megan, so don't worry, but this makeup is not going to make your face break out. Just unifying the color, and to unify it once more, the smallest amount possible, just on the forehead, and that's it. I have one small amount left, so put it on the nose. I'm going to add the blusher. The blusher for you is the pink mauve color, and what this is going to do is look like soft rose in bloom. You take a look at me? Yeah. It looks like no makeup, and in fact what it looks like is perfect skin now.